Blimey. Chocolate and a chat. The best sort of chat there is. Well, busy week this week. To be live. God, how many times been live? 4 times this last 2 days. This is 5. Yeah, been busy day. Busy 2 days. I just try and balance it between the works, like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I work from. I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then get back about 9 o'clock, just after 9. So it's quite a push, but we get there. So I'm just sort of working out how to do the running, how to cope with it when this bloody machine decides, oh no, you haven't got any extra space on OneDrive. I've disconnected OneDrive, and it told me I couldn't connect because OneDrive was full. I don't give a shit. Don't like OneDrive. Don't want to use it. But never mind. So had a good time. No, but if nobody turns up, we'll sort of call it in about 5 minutes. But I'm not bothered. I suppose really we should carry on, shouldn't we? The debunking world is at loggerheads at the minute with the fake paranormal. I say call it fake, but there are two streams that are sort of at loggerheads with debunkers, and that's one is the fake paranormal, the ones that go out there and physically fake the evidence. They use that see-through fishing wire, and and then the see-through fishing wire can be pulled against the door. And, ooh, look, the door's moved. And then the other type of fake is like the television top 10, whatever it is called, isn't it? Somebody in England created a video and they sent it to a couple of debunkers. And look what we did, it's all fake. I tied for instance, a bit of it was, there were lots of things that happened. The door shut, for instance, but he said the door, and we made it so the door could open, and then they put a fishing wire to the curtain right on the far side of this dark room, pulled it, and the curtains opened. And they don't know how they got it, because they sent it to debunkers. They must have put it somewhere without thinking about it, and it's got lifted by these television's top 10. And they're there on top 10 on television saying, this couldn't have been fake. Look how the curtain moves from the top, and it wouldn't have done that with a wire. 2 things. Why did you mention a wire? Because you didn't know it was a fishing line, unless you actually heard the bit that went with it that said, this is fake. We did it with a fishing wire. So it's fake, so you'll say it isn't because it can't pull. Well, it is. And the other is they knew that it was. So not only did they say, oh, it isn't, because they knew it was, but they put it on and pretended it was real, and it total fake. The other ones are the ones that say, well, the debunkers keep saying I'm fake, and the debunkers are, No, we've not said you're fake. We just said you're using equipment that doesn't work. Yeah, it's like certain apps are mostly certain apps tend not to work ever. I say tend for a minute, but Ghost the Ghost app. What's it called? Oh, I forgot what it's called now. The Ghost app one, and it's well widely used, but nobody uses it from the debunking world because they've never got anything seriously good from it until recently. And people look at it and think, "Oh, that's strange. Why is it not?" They'll play it and they'll say, "Oh," they'll say, "Come closer" or "To the left," and oh, you're getting some really good responses here. But it always says "to the left." It always says "Come closer," and it always says "Please leave." Certain things it always says. And plus, you can add your own. It says 500 for free, 500 words for free. You can add your own, and if you keep adding the three names of the people in your team, John, Jane, and Janet, it will keep. If you put it in enough, 1,000 words with 300 times Janet, John, and Jane, it'll keep saying Janet, John, and Jane. Oh, it's amazing! It's saying our names all the time. Well, of course, it bloody is. You entered it. Um, that is fake. However, if they're just using it and assuming these words are real and it's really relevant, and no, and yeah, thunderstorm one. Yeah, there's been a couple recently with thunderstorms belting out over the house, and oh, look at the REM pods going off. Well, they're bloody well, it's electric thunderstorm, you idiots. But they're not saying, the debunkers aren't saying they're fake. They're saying they're just not. It's not what they're claiming it to be or thinking it is. I mean, in that case, the thunderstorm was going off, and they'd edited it. So as soon as a rumble of thunder came, they put music in to sort of hide it. So now it is fake because they know that the rumble of thunder comes and the flash of lightning at the point that REM pod is going off. So they hide the thunderstorm. They're faking it, but there are lots and lots of times where they play it's like that DR60. It's been recalled, not because it's fake, but because it's not good enough quality to know anything. And you can do this with your clothes, and it sounds like a word. And then you get that sort of idea that people can hear, this as a real crumple. Instead of it being just that loud, made louder, the DR60 makes it sound like a word because that's what it's supposed to do. It's a recorder for for secretaries to type away from their boss's recording. But then you get this idea that if you're wanting to hear something, you will hear it, and unfortunately, that is just the person using the wrong equipment in the wrong way. Well, using it wrong anyway. Shouldn't be using it, but using it, not listening to everybody else, keeping on using it, and then thinking, "Oh, hang on a minute, that sounded just like that person we know died here." No, but they're not faking. They probably honestly believe that. So they're debunking. They're just saying, well, no, what you think happened or said there didn't. That box lit up because the thunder outside. You can hear it. You can hear the thunder outside. That's why it rumbled. Or when you went outside, we saw the pylons, electric pylons above the head. That will give you intermittent power surges to set your REM pod off. And the idea that these are fakers, there's a lot of the people who are doing it. Oh, you're saying we're fake? No, they're not saying you're fake. They're saying that what you're doing is usually explainable. and that if you actually, think that we're calling you fake, no, they're not. And we're not calling you fake. It's only when, like when real paranormal. I picked up on one that Beardo Gets Scared did. If you look at Beardo Gets Scared, absolutely brilliant bloke. Um, really good debunker. And he did one on real paranormal. Um, this curtain moves. Something got thrown out of the curtain, but he's got a really crappy webcam facing down at the camera, down at the from the top corner of the. Blimey. From the top corner, sorry, I've got an itchy nose for some reason. From the top corner of the curtains down to where the just happens to be in the middle where the item comes out of the curtain. But Beardo gets scared did a bit of it, and he's saying, "Oh, this you can see this is wrong. You see." But what he failed was in my video, and if you have a look at my video, I stop frame, and it's one of these ring pole curtains. So it's just a piece of cloth with big metal rings on them. There's nothing to pull. There's no pulls. There's no ties. There's no string up there. The bar goes in and out, or the curtain holes go in and out, and the pole goes in the middle of the holes, and that's it. There's no string. But I stopped it just as at the end of this ripple of the curtain, and you see at the end of it about 2 inches of twine. Now, where's the twine coming from? Is it's up there on the pole? It's up there on the pole, and I'm thinking, there's no string up there. Well, not supposed to be. So what's string doing at the top of a bloody curtain that's just miraculously moved by a spirit? And he goes, he hasn't. Somebody's pulled the bloody cord. Somebody's pulled it, and it's gone whoosh. And he thought that the cord would disappear before the camera caught sight of it. It'll be between two. It'll be in 2 or 3 shots, and it'll to a little frame. You might see a little bit in one frame as he pulls it really quick. But the thing was, I've pulled it frame by frame. There's a big chunk of fucking twine there, and that was, to me, that was like, they're fake. They're absolutely fake. I mean, like, yeah, Beardo did another one the other day. He says, look, it says, and it is put and chocolate, because look. I said, well, we've got this. Great. But anyway, I'm on the wrong one. I'll come back on the other one. I had a problem with my live streaming. My computer suddenly went to cloud for some strange reason. I shall see you later. We'll come out football at some point.